Thank you very much, Clutch. And yes, it is going to be a good matchup. I'm really excited for this one. Agency facing off against Believe the Hype. And, I mean, you know, of course, guys, I saw a couple people in the chat. They were like, wait a minute, is it over? It's like, no. We just want to educate you guys on the HCS because this is a new thing that definitely, you know, caught a lot of people off guard. And, you know, we just want to make sure.
It's good to hear that it caught people off guard.
Well, I hope it did, right? I mean, you know, people were like, whoa, this is so cool, right?
Yeah, I'm
so
glad
that's the off guard I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm saying it was, and I hope it's caught off guard in a good way. It's been something our team has been working on for a long time, something we're very excited about. And, you know, this is, as Clutch said, this is really just the start and, you know, a small look into what's to come for Halo Esports.
That's right, guys. So just to update you on the bracket and what's going on down there. First up, to kick things off today, we had the Agency defeat Optic Gaming. Purple Rain fell to Believe the Hype. STK managed to overcome VWS Gaming, and Straight Rippin' defeated TCM. Now, on the other side there, you can see VWS Gaming actually has to play against TCM, and their matchup has not happened yet because that would be physically impossible. Optic Gaming is going to be waiting for the winner of that matchup.
That's right, and this match right here is going to be pretty awesome. I mean, Believe the Hype and the Agency, two rosters that, I mean, could produce any result. Not only do we have two excellent teams, we also have 3 new game types, as we talked about before the break. It's going to be King of the Hill on Lockdown, Team Slayer on Shrine, and Neutral Bomb on Warlord. So the first premiere of Sanctuary's remake, Shrine, as well as Neutral Bomb. So going to be a very different series here in terms of gameplay, right? Lockdown, Slayer, you know, a very different map than Sanctuary. So excited to see those kick off.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the players need to get this one started here any second now, because I know a lot of people are anxiously awaiting, you know, seeing how this one's going to play out. But there you can see the boys over in the Agency. That's Ninja, Hysteria, Fear Itself, and Victory X with that huge win against Optic Gaming to kick things off today. And then on the other side, you have Believe the Hype, Formal, Lethal, APG, and Maniac. They are looking to definitely upset the Agency here. It's going to be one heck of a matchup. This is one I know a lot of people were excited about. Was reading it on social and, you know, seeing where everyone was, you know, their thoughts and predictions. Make sure you guys are tweeting them at Halo and at ESL. Who do you guys think is going to win in this series as the map is being loaded presently? This is definitely going to be a good one, Bravo.
Yeah, kicking off with Lockdown, King of the Hill. Of course, a game type we haven't seen just yet. We've seen King of the Hill on Warlord, and I'll say again, Golden Boy, this game type as well, very different than King of the Hill. King of the Hill Lockdown, very different than King of the Hill Warlord, right? King of the Hill Warlord is an arena map. You can almost see anyone on the map from any angle at all times. Very fast pace. King of the Hill Lockdown actually requires a little bit more systematic setups.
Yep, that's right, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the action, and we are going to kick things off with Ninja as he's going to be hanging out atop BR3, drop it down to the middle as A is going to be up to the pick. And now, what's the strategy and the approach here on Lockdown, King of the Hill, Bravo?
Well, when we talk about the first hill, it's very similar. Of course, the first hill is in a central location. You can't really get too much time on this hill, so the idea is to just keep the enemy team out and make sure you're set up in good map control when the hill moves to top B. So right now, of course, on the scoreboard, you're going to see a slow start, only 5-0 in favor of the Agency. When things start moving away from this central hill, that's when things start to get interesting in terms of teams racking up score.
Yeah, that's right, and Ninja just continuing to hold off this player here. That's going to be APG, who's trying to challenge him, but Ninja keeps on putting shots and pushing him back as much as he can. And I have to say, he's managed to rack up quite the amount of time here, and despite him getting shot from all sorts of angles, his teammates have had his back, and he, of course, is no slouch when it comes to defending himself.
Yeah, and the Agency manages to somehow hold down map control. We also have Fear Itself at top BR with the sniper rifle if you want to go ahead and switch over to him right next to Ninja off the respawn. Now Fear Itself going to try to lock down this part of the map. The Agency did a nice job to maintain BR tower control as the hill came over to top BR, so Fear Itself now trying to stay alive desperately on the back BR ramp.
Yeah, you know, tossing those grenades off the back foot there. Maniac trying to push underneath, going towards Sword. Oh, no. Wait, actually, was that a connection there?
Should have some help here. Looks like he dropped that player's shields now. 20-0, a nice little lead. And now we're going to start them to see them get a little bit of a lead as they have sniper control and the top of the hill. A nice start from the Agency.
I have to say, you know, Agency and their lockdown or their King of the Hill game is definitely something to, you know, look up to. I mean, they have definitely shown their responsiveness, you know, their teamwork has definitely been shining here. It's been really fun to watch these two teams, or this team in particular, really just kind of craft their own way on how to play King of the Hill. Now, with that being said, Fear itself is getting challenged by Formal. Formal's going to win that one. As we jump over to him, let's see what's going on. As he's going to try and make some pressure, or put some pressure on top BR3, and he has a sniper rifle.
Yeah, we'll see what Formal is able to do here. His team finally putting a point on the board now, 40-4, as they're now hanging out around top BR. And nice little shots here from Formal, trying to stay alive, and might embarrass him right here. Gets his kill, nice job. Might also get this stick, trying to line up the snipe, but staying alive here. His team is just getting a few points on the board. A nice job from Formal.
Yeah, Formal looking to get that no-scope shot there, but not going to be the case. He drops down to BR2, and his teammates on the opposite side of the map here, they are getting adequate time on this hill, but Formal finding one. Is he going to go for the second as well? And he's going to know he will not be able to make that happen as he gets picked off on the right. That would be Ninja who pushed up there.
Yeah, Ninja now has that sniper rifle in hand. If you want to switch over to him, he's around the mid-BR area. Now they're at 40-25, so Believe the Hype able to put some points on the board as Ninja hits the double body shot right there. Looks like cleans it up with a headshot, though, and they're still up 40-25. Formal pushing in now. Ninja versus Formal.
Yeah, and Formal is going to win that one, courtesy of that grenade that actually flew through. And Ninja, he will just continue to look around, and he has all his teammates down. This is not good, but Maniac, he's going to be pushing up to top BR3 and just trying to see if he can give his team some vantage points, some call-outs. Got those guys lifting up there. And with that being said, I mean,
perfect grenades being tossed in right there.
BTH have come back into this game, Bravo.
Oh, they are. It's only a 1-point game now, and the two teams are about to be tied. BTH gets the lead for the first time in the game as the crowd reacts to that, but it looks like now 2 points. They were just down, I think, something like 40-1, and now they're up 48-40. So a nice rally here from BTH. As I said, Golden Boy, once you start to move to the later hills, that's when things really start to get interesting as Maniac sneaks up on Hysteria, gets that beatdown, and they'll extend their lead.
Yeah, I have to say, I was really impressed with how Angency came out strong from the gate. You know, they had Ninja getting so much time in that mid-hill, and then they had, full control of BR Tower. It was really impressive, but something along the way just kind of like fell apart for them, which was so surprising. And Believe the Hype managed to accrue a healthy amount of time in this hill as we jump over to Formal now, who's making his way over toward the bottom middle, toward E. This one's also a very difficult one to hold just because of the amount of nades that will be flying in there. And Formal and crew just continuing to hold this one out. Hysteria gets the body shot with the sniper, and he follows that up with a kill of his own. And Red Spawn will be on the sniper tower as we jump over to Hysteria.
Yeah, Hysteria now, his team is down 82-46, trying to climb back in this match as they reach the 50-point mark. Right now only down by about 31 points. Now Hysteria trying to stay alive with the sniper, also gets hit markers on that nade, so he knows where 2 of the enemy's teammates are. You can be sure that he's communicating that across the team, but he gets taken out as well.
Yeah, Ninja is actually going to be in the hot seat here as he pushes out toward Lethal, going for the challenge, and he's going to be able to win that one.
That's what we call soaring and foring right there as Ninja manages to not stop holding forward, pushes forward, and cleans up that kill. Perfect shots from him, and that's what I was talking about with the Agency. They can play very quick.
Yeah, well, Formal has that sniper yet again, waiting to see if any player's going to push in, but no, as Victory X will be there right away. Any opportunity that Formal had with that sniper, now it's going to be in the hands of Victory X, looking to make some moves happen. He's going to miss that shot as he gets de-scoped there. More pressure coming from the lift, as Victory X going to have to just hang back and see if anyone's going to get aggressive and push him on top sniper.
Yeah, right here now, Victory X challenging Tomino, finds APG, but he gets taken out as well, potentially overextending himself just a little bit. But it sounds like we do have a lead swap right there now with 3 seconds left before Victory spawns. We'll go ahead and see what his teammate Fear itself is up to as he now pushes into Snipe 1 and grabs the sword now, 92-64. Right now, the Agency trying to climb back into this match as they're down by just under 30.
Yeah, it's going to be, the sword is going to be very interesting here, Bravo. I just want to point out because as soon as that hill moves over to the next side, I'm really looking to Fear itself to bring that sword to his teammates and just be able to keep that close range game and make sure no one really pushes them, on the side or on that back ramp. That I think is going to be something that could really play well to their favor. They have full power weapon control, and this could be the opportunity they're looking for as it moves over to B, but the blue team's going to be there with control right away.
Yeah, but Ninja is sniping and Fear itself pushing across with the sword. They could be in position to get control back of the battle rifle tower, and Fear itself with a nice drop down there. He'll get that assist, carefully watches the sword drop down, doesn't need to, dismisses that, and is now going to move up with the sword like you requested.
Yeah, I mean, this is a problem. Fear itself is going to get picked off, though. That player knew that was definitely something they had to do. Taking a look over at Formal here. Bringing that sword over to the tower is great because, you're going to be able to get that control in the back there and that back ramp on BR3.
And Formal knew that Hysteria was hiding right there in the front library. Also finds the sword that was dropped, so now he has that in position. his team is going to grab these next 20 seconds, and they've got a healthy lead here, Golden Boy, 111 to 64.
Right. Yeah, and Formal's actually waiting for this player to push up here because he knows he's in the bottom.
And that's a good spot to be. Let me tell you, you can also sit to the right of that. Finds one player, might turn two here, and there it is with a nice double. You can actually still sit on this ledge right here on the open ramp and wait for the enemy team to come up as well, and they won't spot you. So right there, Formal on top of his map knowledge there, and now 126 to 64. The BTH lead increases.
Yep, that's right, and that sword's going to continue to cause problems. He swipes in the air, he gets the double as well, and a killing spree. Formal lighting it up.
Yeah, perfect. They're hitting just on the maximum edge of that lunge right there. Hysteria finally ends that spree from Formal, but that was enough damage to put this STK. I don't got my teams mixed up, man. To put the agency,
we have acronyms after acronyms. Let's just put it like that. Just too many acronyms to count. But yes, the agency looking to come back into this game as they are going to be down by a sizable amount, 130 to 65. BTH with continuous control. As Lethal pushes up on the snipe tower, he's going to be able to get. No, never mind. Stand corrected there. Not able to get away from that one. As APG is going to get meleeed from behind, and that is going to be the sword going right back over to the red team, but they have to activate on something. They have to find, the D hill is going to be so important, and they're on the other side of the map.
Right, and right now they need to push over. Golden Boy, we've seen it time and time again. The team that comes out with a lead in the beginning of the match in King of the Hill is not necessarily the team that is going to be able to maintain that lead throughout the match. Yeah. And so far, BTH has shown that they are the better team in King of the Hill.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I thought the agency was actually going to, come real strong here, but I stand corrected. Look at that pressure, though, going to S3 now as Hysteria and crew push forward, and Fear itself actually able to take out one. Lethal will get picked off, and that will be, APG along with Maniac just continuing to hold this off. Maniac finding someone, but he's going to get meleeed there. That was going to be Hysteria with the stop.
Yeah, right now, Ninja actually has the assault rifle out. If we want to switch over to him, he's doing a little bit of sauce damage in the bottom of the sniper rifle tower.
Well, and this is good, too, because, granted, I would rather have, a shotgun or something like that here. But if you need an alternative, the assault rifle definitely can work out, really well here. And now he's going to be coming up. And, again, that assault rifle could play in handy because this is where Agency were actually able to come back into the game.
Oh, here comes the assault rifle.
Of E. Yep,
here it is, laying it down, taking out APG. He will trade. Yeah. Nice job there from Ninja, but of course, BTH still playing a really nice game here with the lead.
Yeah, well, Victory X now is going to find his way inside of E and just hold this one down as long as he possibly can. And taking a look here, I don't know why. Okay, never mind. Moving forward, though, you have Fear itself, who's just continuing to apply pressure here with nades, and E back in the hands of the blue team, 180 to 86.
Yeah, we'll go ahead in just a moment and see what this BTH roster is doing that has maintained this lead so well for them.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and swap over to them once we see Fear itself drop down. We'll go ahead and see someone on BTH. Right now, Formal, right now maintaining map control, pushing into the bottom, and I think BTH so far has just been playing one step faster than the agency.
That's very true, which is quite surprising considering how well the agency played. Their game against Optic Gaming. I'm quite surprised with that. But granted, though, BTH, I'm not trying to sell them short by any means whatsoever. I knew they were a very talented team, and they're coming at these guys strong here, and they knew they had to as well because people were gonna slouch on them because they had their matchup against Purple Rain. It was like, okay, maybe they're not gonna be prepared or whatever.
Yep.
And this is definitely a BTH team that is very well prepared.
Oh yeah, they're looking really good in this game one. We'll have to see if it continues throughout the series. Also, as a reminder, winners bracket round 2 game types are this game 1 King of the Hill Lockdown. We'll also go on to Team Slayer on Shrine, the Sanctuary remaking. But if we do need to, we'll go to a game 3, which is Neutral Bomb on Warlord.
Yeah, that will be the first time that we see Neutral Bomb being played, here this weekend as well. We have a lot of firsts, which is very fun. In the first round we had Warlord first, which was a great map to see. So much intensity in that map, and it's been fun to cast, and also I'm sure for you guys back at home, fun to watch. But now Formal, what a nasty PR.
He's going to pick up that double as well.
Yes, he does pick up the double kill for Formal, and it is going to be, let's see, APG now with the sniper rifle, hanging out over by S3.
Yeah, he's got a comfortable lead. All he needs to do right now is keep the enemy team off of B, pins Fear itself down. Look at the shots he's laying down now, nearly taking out Victory X right now. But I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. They have the top B control, and nothing's going to take them out except for a Stalactite.
Yeah, Stalactite, that'll do it for you. But you know what? He does manage to get that kill on Hysteria, 191 to 101, which is a 90-point lead here and counting for BTH. They pretty much, when they got the lead, they haven't looked back since, and they've just been in control of this game.
My
What
goodness!
a shot out of APG. Caught him at the dome. Amazing stuff there. He is going to get taken out, but still, that was dirty.
Amazing stuff from APG. Just turns around and says, get out. This is my sniper rifle tower. Great stuff there from him. Probably the flashiest play we've seen since that triple kill that came out of Flamesword in round 1, but they're still with a huge lead now, 194 to 101. That's just salt in the wound getting no scope like that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, without a doubt, the agency guys are definitely frustrated about that. Sword's going to fly right past APG.
Oh my
and he
goodness.
manages to get the kill. APG staying alive, and he's going to find Ninja over by BR2, and that's going to be lethal, taking out Hysteria, 194 to 101. They haven't really gotten any control on C, and APG's just going to decide to move over there because he can, because his teammates have so much control of this map.
Yeah, APG right now just dancing around these pillars, making himself as little as a target as possible.
That's right.
Also dodging these grenades, doing a nice job. Now 207 to 101, not looking good here for the agency.
Remember, guys, this is 300 points, so they have a little ways to go here. But still, one thing to point out is that the agency, if they go on a hot streak, they could come back. It's not within the realm of possibility, right, or outside of the realm of possibility. The agency has time. They actually have 120 that they can come back from here, so they have to make something happen now. And actually, no, I think it might be getting into that mathematically impossible territory.
Yeah, right now Ninja pushing up, doing a nice job there, picking up 2 kills. But as you're saying, the time is ticking down now, 235 to 101 with just around 142 left on the clock.
Yep, that's right. So if you do the math there, there's no way that the agency are going to be able to come back into this one. That means that Believe the Hype will take game number 1 as we have 1:32 left on the clock here. But still, my goodness, what a showing out of Believe the Hype. Bravo, I have to say. That was definitely something fun to watch, because it looked as if Believe the Hype just did not have their bearings together in the beginning, and then the agency kind of just, they just fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, really nice stuff here from, as you were saying, from BTH. Agency came out strong. They even had that first hill. They exercised a lot of map control. But we see it time and time again. The team that kind of comes out the gate and does not think about the B hill right away, right, that's going to cost them. The agency actually had quite a good setup, but Believe the Hype had no trouble breaking it and locking down hill control.
That's right. 51 seconds left on the clock, guys. Sword in the hand of Lethal. And he's just going to try and get a couple kills, pad those stats, if you will. But yeah, I mean, Believe the Hype going strong into game number 2, which will be Team Slayer on Shrine. Now, we have 2 snipers in this one. On one end, you have Ninja, who is going to potentially light things up, and then you have Formal. But don't forget about APG too. Like that's going to be really fun to watch there, because I just feel like at any point in time, any of these guys can just go off.
And Lethal is just doing the route that some of you may be familiar with. You just loop around the VR tower, you drop down. You loop around the VR tower, you drop down.
He's going to betray his teammate.
Oftentimes, he's trying to, but they are celebrating because they've already won this match. As Golden Boy said, mathematically impossible for the enemy team to have done it. So right now, a little bit of celebration on the BTH side as they take game 1.
Yep, that's right. So that's going to do it there. And now looking here for Believe the Hype, feeling really good about this. I believe that's Elitist in the back, with them. Purple Rain no longer in the tournament. So I think Elitist would be better used as a coach, without a doubt, because he's a very smart player and a good hype man as well. But now the agency, they have a lot to think about going into this next game type, Bravo.
No, they certainly do. Taking a look at the stats, we see some big numbers here from Formal, going 31 and 27. No one really dominating, though, in the plus-minus category.
That's very true. It was more of a team effort, honestly, and that's at the end of the day, that's what you want to show. So now moving forward into Team Slayer Shrine. Who are your players to watch out for?
I think we have to watch out for the obvious snipers on the agency side, and then that's going to be Hysteria and Ninja, 2 players that can definitely go off. And to be honest, who will grab the sniper, right? Sometimes teams have different rules about who grabs the sniper on which map, right? Depending on player preferences. Historically, Hysteria has sniped on several maps for different big teams. But so excited to see who grabs it for the agency. But on the BTH side, I mean, the obvious choice there for sniping is formal.
Yeah, that's right, and that's going to be very interesting to see because when a sniper rifle's in formal's hands, anything can happen.
That's right.
Of course, it's going to be a great matchup. Nonetheless, Game 2 coming up next. It's going to be Shrine, Team Slayer, BTH facing off against the agency. Find out how all this unfolds after the break.
They created something spectacular.
You got so emotional about it.
Oh my God, this is the Holy Grail.
It was a watershed moment for the industry.
Video gamers across the country are anxiously awaiting the midnight release of a game called Halo 2.
November marks the 10-year anniversary of Halo 2. And I am excited to tell you that Halo 2 is getting the full anniversary treatment.
The puzzle becomes, how do you honor the material? How do you keep it fresh and interesting for, a new generation?
At the end of the day, everybody has one thing in common, and that is a love for what we're doing and a passion to make this the best it can be.
Put it in from a church.
Xbox One, now $349.
And welcome back, everyone. Of course, this is the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. I'm Golden Boy, and of course, joined by Bravo, as we have Believe the Hype facing off against the Agency. Agency falling in game number 1 as BTH looked rather strong in King of the Hill Lockdown. Now moving forward to Team Slayer on Shrine. This is definitely going to be a good game because you're going to have that inevitable sniper battle.
Yeah, and Shrine can be played, of course, it can go one of two ways. The match can play pretty quick, or you can see the team sit back, and that largely depends on the two play styles of the team and also how the opening rushes go. So we'll see if either team tries to capitalize on a push and move across the map, or if we start to see just a stalemate in the beginning with the two sniper rifles.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that could be the case, of course. That early part of the game is going to be really important. I'm really looking forward to seeing how, well, for one, you had made mention before we went to the break, who's going to play that sniper role for the agency, right? Is it going to be Hysteria or is it going to be Ninja? That's definitely something to keep in mind as the players are ready to go and the game is about to begin. And we're going to go ahead and I want to kick it off with Hysteria because I want to see what he's going to do off the break here. And here we go. Team Slayer on Shrine, Agency versus BTH. And Hysteria actually not going for that snipe, so that means Ninja is definitely going to get that. Hysteria actually dealing with a player over. No, I stand corrected. Fear itself has a sniper.
Yeah, Maniac now with the rocket launcher in ring for BTH, so they already have locked down the middle of the map control. Right now, landing that first shot on Formal. That's a big win for Fear itself. Going to push him back into ring, and they're up 2-1.
Formal's dead too. Formal got taken out, so that's going to be huge. Ninja's actually going to put pressure here. APG will run away from that one, and the rocket coming down from Maniac is going to take him out. Let's go ahead and jump over to Maniac, who has the rockets in hand.
Yeah, Maniac right now dropping by 1 kill. Now they're down 4-3, but he does have these rockets in ring. As we said, this is the central control point on the map. It is most important that you lock down this center structure. It has a lot of cover and also a lot of vantage points into the other areas of the map. And right now, they're going to want to lock this down throughout the entirety of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the, in the perfect world, that's the idea, right? But, of course, 5-5 currently, as it's just going to be back and forth, back and forth. Maniac just going to do his absolute best to stay up because he knows that as soon as players are going to be pushing in the middle, that's going to be his time to shine to be able to get those easy kills. And pressure will be on the right as Victory X will have the sniper rifle for his team. So we'll come back with Maniac a little bit later to see what's going on with him. But for right now, Victory definitely looking to see if he can get a pick as a call-out was made on the left side, perhaps.
Yeah, right now we'll see. He's sitting back a little bit trying to support his team, looking for the best opening on which he can hit some of these headshots across the map. Of course, so far we've seen Fear itself and Victory picking up a sniper. Hits a headshot right there, making the enemy pay for poking out. Now 9-8, might try to turn 2 here as APG trying to run away.
Yeah, and Victory's going to throw that grenade. Won't get the kill from that, though. Actually, that player's going to be recharging his shield. It's going to be APG. Victory, if he wins this one, that will be huge for him. And a smart play to back up, not engaging foolishly, thinking that he was Superman, because he knows how important that sniper rifle is on him.
Yeah, APG actually kept his distance as well. We'll see if APG overextends himself right now. He does. Right now, as Victory not able to clean up that headshot. And now game is tied 12-12.
Man, this has just been, again, this is exactly what we would have expected here, Bravo. A close matchup between two very talented teams, equally matched teams, if you will. As Fear itself actually going to get some pressure from Maniac. Maniac's going to get shut down right away. There's going to be one more blue player there, and that was actually going to be lethal as Fear itself just gets that snipe yet again. And he's looking to take, take a couple faces with him. So we'll see what happens here as Fear itself has eyes over by the middle.
Yeah, right now still anyone's game, 16-16, all tied up, just over 12 minutes left in the match. We have some battles going down in the ring. The lethal wins for his team. So these teams continue to exchange hits. The last headshot in the rifle. A nice job there for Fear itself. Gives his team a 1-kill lead. He'll now be able to push in right now. You're going to see them both push towards the middle of the map.
Yeah, and one thing I have to say is kudos to Fear itself to actually, take full advantage of that one bullet he had. One shot, 1 kill. And the new combo there, finding APG.
That new combo.
Yeah, it's so good. And Fear itself running away from this one. He has stayed alive for a good portion of time here, Bravo.
Yeah, nice job here from Fear itself. Now patrolling the map. They're up now by 21. Up by 22. Up 21-19. That's the first time we've seen a 2-kill lead in quite a while. Yeah, but it's still going to be a tied game here, despite that lead. Again, it's just been back and forth, and this is what I love to see here, especially on Team Slayer. So you have Ninja and Hysteria pushing on the left side, and Ninja is going to get picked off by Maniac, and Fear itself is going to get taken out by a guy that will be Formal, hanging out over by Ring 3. Yeah, let's take a look at Formal. If you're new to competitive Halo or seeing this map for the first time, he's on the 3rd level of that center structure right now. Look at all the vantage points he has. He can drop down whenever he needs to for cover, and also challenge all the way across the map. It's going to help his team control this ring. Now they're about to get this extra kill and go up by a kill or 2 right now 25-24. And once again, 25-25, these two teams neck and neck.
Despite Formal's great performance and being on a killing spree, still, it's a close game. I mean, they just managed to get the lead by a slither, and then here comes the Agency able to come right back into this. Now the Agency has the lead, and then it's 27-27, just non-stop back and forth. This match has been tied for the better portion of the game.
Yeah, we haven't seen a team pull away just yet as Fear itself picks up a kill in a ring, and Hysteria has a sniper rifle back in hand. Formal's actually pushing in on that. Careful to watch his back now. Might try to get this kill, but nice nades from Hysteria. We'll see if Formal tries to shotgun lift. Instead, just pulls the shotgun and waits. Now he's going to lift, and Hysteria was looking for him. He knew he was coming. We'll see who wins this battle right here. Nice nades there from Victory X. It looks like Hysteria has called for reinforcements.
Yeah, I mean, Formal knows that he's not going to be able to hang around here much longer. He has to make do with, what he has, and there you have it, right? I mean, as soon as that call was made, you knew at least one person was going to go over there to assist him.
Yeah, Hysteria back down. Both Ninja and Victory pushed in. Great teamwork, and now they have a 2-kill lead. Nice stuff there from the Agency. Great teamwork in this Game 2 Team Slayer.
But again, not pulling away with it, though, right? It's still a 2-point lead, 2-kill lead here. It's been tied for such a huge portion of this matchup. We just crossed that 10-minute mark, and it has just been absolutely insane how evenly matched these two teams are. Now Formal with that snipe. Let's see if he can, do some damage here, which, of course, if you're an Agency fan, you do not want to see, but that's going to be a body shot on Fear itself. Lethal, though, will get taken out by Ninja, and that will make it 32-30 right now. Agency still in the lead.
Yeah, taking a look at everyone's screens right now on the Agency. They're kind of huddled back in this base. Right now, Hysteria does have a sniper rifle, though, so we'll see if he's able to do any damage. Right now, it's Formal versus Hysteria in this sniper battle. As you'll see, Hysteria is hanging out back rocks, and Formal just misses his shot on Hysteria as that sniper contract goes whizzing by.
Yeah, which is exactly what we said could happen, at the start of the game, between these two teams. And looking at Formal as I'm jumping over to him, I want to see what's going on with these two snipers here, because this is where the battle is right now. He's going to get the body shot on Hysteria. Hysteria having to back up, And Formal's able to get the headshot with the battle rifle. That's going to be huge as the sniper rifle's going to be down to the rocks. And he got the body shot there, but not the headshot.
And his team is racing to finish that kill right now. Fear itself, unfortunately, does not get that noob combo off. So now we have a 3-kill game, and Formal dropping down, missing the first shot. We'll see if Fear itself can clean this up.
Wow.
Perfect shots from Formal. Nice job after missing that first shot. He has a sniper rifle out immediately. Still a 2-kill game, Golden Boy.
Still the Agency in the lead as they have a 2-kill lead here. It's just been insane to say the least. Victory X finding another player. Now it's going to be 4 kills. This is the largest lead that we've seen in this Slayer matchup, Bravo. 4 kills. Can you believe it?
Yeah, right now, Victory with this plasma rifle. We'll see if he can get any of his opponents weak and his teammates can push in. Going into ring, trying to force Maniac outside. Nice job there. Looks like they might get that kill. Also forcing APG down. But excellent bait and switch right there from BTH. Amazingly, somehow, they stay in the game right there.
Yep, and a victory off to respawn, 41-37. As now you're starting to see the Agency come away with this game. That's the thing here, right? Again, it's kind of obvious to say, but the team that would pull away with it, sooner, like midway through the game, is the one that they're just going to keep adding on because of how this game is kind of played out. And Victory is looking around here and waiting to see if anyone's going to be pushing up. 43-39, 4-kill game. Hasn't really exceeded that. And my goodness, I mean, still, your BTH can come back into this one, Bravo.
Oh, they absolutely can. And if you're the Agency, you're very much aware of that. They're waiting for this next sniper rifle to spawn. They're only up by 3 now. You want to make sure they maintain this lead. Lots of time still on the clock, so they need to play this one out slowly.
Yep, so Victory X waiting around here. And you have a teammate actually pushing up, a couple guys taking shots.
Yeah, BTH has 2 players in ring right now. As looks like the Agency is actually gonna leave those players. They're excellent shots from Victory. So we'll go ahead and switch over. Looks like Fear itself has that noob combo once again. About to hop into ring. They're up 46-42. Only 4 kills away from taking game 2 and forcing a game 3.
Correction, 46-43 here. Could be 44. It's a 2-kill game, Bravo. Yet again, it is getting uncomfortably close here for the Agency, who have managed to get the largest lead possible. But even then, they managed to come right back into this BTH. Incredible.
Yeah, neither sniper rifle in play just yet. I'm keeping a very close eye on that. If one does pop up before the end of the game, we'll be sure to switch over to that, let you know what's going on. But now a 1-kill game.
1 kill.
46-45. Fear itself challenging from ring. Also getting challenged from Courtyard, forced to back down.
He has to be careful. He does not want to be the guy that ties this game up. But unfortunately, Ninja is, and Maniac is going to get that kill. And now I don't think the call-out was made because Fear itself will be looking over by left side. So, you know that Maniac may have dropped back. It's a 4-kill game, 46-46 tie.
Yeah, right now only 4 kills left. If Victory gets that kill for his team right now, sets them up for now 47-46. Fear itself desperately trying to stay alive and maintain the lead. Now 6:03 left.
Yeah, and Fear itself putting out a couple key shots there. 48-47, 2 kills remaining. Formal has a sniper trying to go for that shot from long range. No scope, not going to happen, bud. But he's going to be able to get the headshot, making it 48-48. And now let's see what Formal's going to do here. Again, that sniper rifle key item in this matchup. This is insane. A 2-kill game for both.
Has the rocks as well in ring. Worth noting. We'll switch over to him really quickly now. Go back to, we'll see if Formal can hit it with the sniper rifle. Just want to note that Maniac does have the rockets in ring. This is pretty big for them.
Fear itself has a sniper for the Agency. Just want to keep that in mind as well. And
wait
a minute. Victory's going to get picked.
Oh my goodness. Now Formal right now trying to stay alive with this sniper rifle. We'll see now 49-48. We'll see if he can finish the game for his team right now and send them further in the winner's bracket. Maniac firing warning shots with those rockets will stay on Formal, though. And looks like
he got flanked from behind, 49-49. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? As it seems like Maniac knows he has to make a play. The rocket flying through.
Oh no!
Victory X staying alive. Maniac pushing forward, and he gets the kill. BTH managed to win this one. A nail biter as they shut out the Agency 2-0.
I tell you what, Golden Boy, Maniac jumped out in the middle of the map with the rocket launcher, knowing that he could push in. Although he missed that first rocket, did not pay the price and walks into the rocks and finishes that kill. You got to think the only reason that happened was because they were able to, every player is so hidden in their corners of the map. But Maniac with a clutch, bold push right there, pushing in and wins game 2.
I'm not going to lie, like that was incredibly risky, but I mean, when you have a rocket, right, like it makes sense to do that. Victory X is like, strafing around everywhere trying to see if he could stay up as best he can.
What a game 2, 50-49. on Team Slayer on Shrine. Let's take a look across the board. We had 17 and 11 from Formal. An incredible performance from him. Great stuff. It looks like the only player to go positive, I think, on the other side would be Fear itself, going 12 and 11. So great stuff there from Formal. And of course, the MVP of that match, I think, goes to Maniac for that last push. Not only did he have the Rockets at the end of the game, there were several times where he had the Rockets in ring, disciplined enough to know exactly what he needed to do when he held that, and pushing in right there with a bold play. A lot of players might not do that, but he knew the time was right, pushes in, and sends them further in the winner's bracket.
Well, it was a very smart play from Victory X. Like, he went full flank, right? We didn't see that happening at all. And, Victory X manages to come around, takes out Formal. But at that time, he's exposed. He's by himself. Yep. There's nothing he could do. And, the best thing that he could possibly have done there was to play the rocks. And, again, like, you wouldn't have expected it, but at the same time, it's like it made 100% sense because he had the Rockets. He had 2 shots on there. That one of those had to connect, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah,
it was a bold play, and I wouldn't be surprised if Victory X wasn't anticipating that player rushing out of ring into the into the flag ramp and into the bonfire to get that kill. But it paid off for BTH, and they're going to advance to the winners bracket final, and they'll be ready to play tomorrow afternoon.
Believe the Hype is in the winners bracket final. My goodness, what a turn of events that was. I mean, I've seen a lot of brackets and I saw a lot of predictions. No one gave Believe the Hype the time of day, and yet here they are now. So then on the other side, for our next match, who will settle who meets Believe the Hype in the winner's bracket, we have STK facing off against Straight Rippin'.
And
that's good.
And as you said, that's going to be your Ogre 2 versus T-Squared matchup. A matchup we haven't seen in a very long time as competitive Halo fans, so we hope you're as excited as we are, and we thank you for joining us at twitch.tv/Halo. We're going to be back in just a minute. I think we actually have an interview ready with Clutch on the floor. Clutch, how's it going?
Thanks, guys. Just talking to the winner. Not alone, but if you put a sniper rifle in his hands, APG does work. Well done, sir. Congratulations. You're moving on to the winners bracket finals in this tournament. You excited that all the day is over? All your matches are over for today, at least?
I am extremely excited. That was probably one of our toughest matches of the tournament, and we were just hyping ourselves up in the back, practicing, just warming up, everything. Because they beat Optic Halo, and we thought Optic was our best competition coming in, but we're just I'm ecstatic right now that we beat them because we didn't think it was going to be like that at all.
Very, very close. 1 point away in that second map. But the first map, let's go ahead and break that down. It seemed that the Agency had a really good setup position. It's some good control on the map, but you guys were able to break through that. How were you able to break through their positioning?
We just really communicated very well and figured out where we need to go, what we need to control on the map. And once we got out of that little spawn trap they had in the first game, we just controlled the entire game, map, everything, weapons, and we just dismantled them pretty much.
When you got that headshot, did you feel that you were in the zone for the rest of the night?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I told them to leave it for me when I died.
You just told them, hey, put your controllers down, guys. I got this. All right, so map number 2, Maniac has a rocket launcher. It's tied up 49-49. Whose call was it for Maniac to go for it?
I think he just did it himself because we don't know any times at all. The rockets just came up and we had ring control, so he just grabbed the rockets, and Forma had snipe as well, and we just made plays off that.
Are you going to now take a breather tonight, or are you guys going to jump back on the sticks and practice more for tomorrow?
If possible, we'll probably practice, but we're trying to get good rest to prepare for tomorrow because it's a big day.
It is a big day. Well, well done on your victory so far. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow in the winner's bracket final. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the night. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.